Bonjour, vous autres. Dani here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing with some tarot. Today, I'm just sitting here messing around. I was cleaning off my bookshelf and I found this tucked inside. And I just wanted to mess around and play with this for a little bit with you guys. But before we do, let me just take a moment for a second. Bear with. So the last video that I did with my conversations to the tarot, so maybe one before the last one, whatever. I just want to say thank you to everyone who commented and reached out and responded and I don't know, just joined in the conversation. I didn't realize that such a on the cuff, just like rambly video would have that much impact. But it seems to have, and I know it had an impact on me, but it's obvious that it had an impact on you guys. And I just want to say thank you for reaching out and thank you for the comments and the messages. And thank you for listening to my noise. Thank you. So I just wanted to put that in there. Anyway, let's play with some tarot now. Okay, so what is this? This is from the new, I wrote it right here because I couldn't remember. It's on the back of it. But this is from the new chapter tarot. It was, I don't have this deck anymore. This was from Liminal 11. I want to say this was in a kind of special edition box. Okay. So what this is like a path working, but it's like this like really cool pamphlet. So I put it in it's in my journal. So it's in my main journal. I just have it tacked in here because what it does is it like folds out. So it has the beginning, it flips through here, and then you come from this side and it continues on. So you can get to basically all the pages. So I just kind of stuck it in there. Because I want to go through this whole thing. I think I've done the first one, maybe the first 2 or 3. I know it had intrigued me and I messed with it before, but I never went through the whole thing. And it's my birthday tomorrow. So I always like to do just like something like kind of like, I don't know, special for my birthday when it comes to my tarot reading. So I'll do like a year ahead, or I'll do just this really big spread of like, what do I need to know about last year or the year coming or both? Or like, I always do something kind of like big when it comes to my own stuff. So I thought it would be really fun to work through the hero's journey. Obviously, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. There's a bunch of spreads in here and it's like comprehensive, but I did want to go through the first one because I thought it would be fun that you guys could do it along with me. Because again, this is not my spreads. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do this whole thing. I don't know if there's a way to get to all of this, but what I thought was really cool about these spreads in particular was that you have your spread and what it means, but then you have a paragraph and it literally puts each card in like the story. Okay. So this first one, this call to adventure, we have 5 spots. And then we have this kind of paragraph, and each one you'll see like, you see the number 1 here, the number 2, 3. It kind of puts all of this into a narrative. So I thought that was really cool. So that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of play with it. Plus it's like the Fool's Journey. It's a call to adventure. It's, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of fun. So let's do the first one together and play with this. I have Mystic Masters right here because I'm living with my tarot still. So it's always right here. But I'm like, do I want to use that? Or I don't know what I want to use for this. And then we can pull some cards and play with this. Okay. I think for this first one, I might change them up as I go along because, each one might have a different feel. But for this one, I think I want to use my very old Line Strider Tarot. I honestly can't tell you the last time I used it to do like spreads or whatever. We're going to use it. We're going to play with this. Okay. So this Call to Adventure spread, like I said, 5 cards. Number 1 is you as the hero, what you embody on this journey. 2 is what's holding you back. 3, what you need to carry with you. 4 is the herald, the one who calls you. And 5 is the moment, how you are called. So I just thought it gave a really good, like, I don't know, kind of like year ahead, like something new kind of vibe. So I thought it would be fun to do as like, a really big, comprehensive, fun birthday reading. So let's do this. I'm going to turn everything right side up. 2. Okay. Okay. So you as the hero, what you embody on this journey. Right out the gate, we got the Queen of Pentacles. That's really interesting because I have been in fire and water forever. And right there in the center is the Queen of Pentacles. So that's very interesting. Is it time for me to get grounded this year? Probably. So 2, what is holding you back? The 3 of Wands. Interesting. I wonder if with this 3 of Wands, I'm going to read the little paragraph and it might fit in different ways and expand in different ways, but I just kind of want to break it down first. Like, just like in general, just these places, how does this make me feel? So 3 of Wands. I feel like it's what I'm anticipating. Like, I'm anticipating one thing. And so I'm wondering if this is like holding me back in the ways that like I'm only doing things that correspond with that one outcome or that one plan or that one idea, and I'm not really allowing things to shift and move. Maybe I'm too focused on that central point of like what I had planned, that it's kind of holding me back from doing maybe more important things or different things. Okay. What you need to carry with you, the 10 of Cups. Beautiful moments, happy moments. I love that. Okay. For the herald, the one who calls you, the 9 of Swords, really? I don't want to face nightmares. I don't want to face anxieties. I don't want to do that. But I kind of have been working on that. Because when I really think about like certain things, like when it comes to 9 of Swords, thinking of like maybe like small anxieties or this, that, and the other, like I have been working on that because I have a tendency to like, I want to rush things. I want to like go fast, or I feel like I want to like over control something and I can't, and it like puts me in this thing, and I'm like trying to rush things, and I'm not enjoying the moment, and I'm not doing that. I'm not bringing that. I'm not doing that. I'm like so worried about like little things, and I've been like, hey, step back. There's no place to go. There's nothing to do. There's no way to control. You just have to sit and vibe, bro. Just chill out. So maybe this is calling me to like look at those anxieties and find where it really is. Is it just an anxious brain that's just trying to anticipate when things are quiet? You know what I mean? Like, that's interesting. Okay, so that's how I'm feeling about that right now. And then how are you called? The Ace of Swords. Yeah. I like that. New ideas, right? Okay. So in general, quite interesting. Quite interesting. But let's go ahead and read this little thing that goes with it and see if it changes the way that I feel about these cards and like my situation. Okay, so this is just the beginning. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is just the beginning. Okay, stepping into this energy and trying it on. It's like the first step, like the Fool taking the first step, right? You're still clinging to the known world with these two here. So you're still clinging to, again, so that does make sense. Still clinging to these plans, still clinging to what things are maybe supposed to look like or what I thought they would look like, or I'm still clinging to those things, right? But maybe there's still really good moments. Things are looking up because it says, but you feel like something is missing. So, and in general, clinging to the natural world, these are still like valid things, like holding those beautiful moments and having my plans and watching things start to develop and start to come in. Maybe there's an over controlling thing. So there does feel like there's something missing. Maybe these things are not intertwining, or maybe they're going separate ways, or maybe they're, maybe there's still a sense of being lost, even though we have these things. That's why it feels like something's missing. It's like there are moments. I don't feel like a 10 of cups. Like over the years, my idea of the 10 of cups has very much changed into a perfect life kind of idea. Like everything is wonderful, everything is glorious, to really understanding that it's not about the whole, it's about the moment being joyful. Life is not a continuous joyous moment. I mean, it is, but it isn't, to our brains and things that happen to us and around us and in our minds, and that, like we're constantly seeking a life full of this, but that's not the point. The point is to find it in little bitty places, because it's all the little thing. Again, it's all the little things. So I feel like maybe the construct that I had in my head that I'm clinging on to isn't quite the right one. That's why something's missing. Does that make sense? It makes sense in here. I'm just trying to articulate it. Okay. Have you ever gazed out of your window, somehow knowing that out there, somewhere, are the answers you've been seeking all along? Hashtag my whole life. Anyway, you've been waiting for something to change, a catalyst to force you out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. This catalyst can come in the form of a moment, a bright idea. Yes. An incident that prompts you to start your journey. Many heroes are also prompted by a herald. This piece of shit right here. The person who invites them to change. But, I mean, if something is going to invite me to change, I'm really glad that it's my fears and my anxieties, right? Hey, let's not be this way as much if we can help it. Hey, let's deal with this. Not everything is a level 10. Not everything is a level 10. Okay. Who will play that role for you? My own Lionhoven anxiety monster. This is what you've been waiting for. So take that leap. I like this. I like this. Okay. So going through it, it shifted a little bit of what I was thinking at the beginning, but not really. Like it kind of solidified that and played with that. So that's really interesting. I kind of want to explore these energies now that I have this initial thing. I think I'm going to, you know what I think I might do? I think I was, okay. Things going on. I was thinking I was just going to like, I don't know, maybe jot down some notes or maybe do something and jot some notes here or like elsewhere, you know. But you know what? Will it make it huge though? I mean, I don't care about this thing getting crazy, but because if I put papers in here, that's going to bring it too. But this is a closed spine. So, I mean, I can always take it out. Because I kind of want to journal a little bit. Or maybe even just put something here. Maybe I'll just put some gesso and then just write over it. That way I'm not adding anything. I think that might be what I do. And then I think I'm just going to take some notes on maybe the cards that I pulled and what my initial thoughts are. And then I kind of want to go through this whole thing. So it goes all the way from the call to adventure to the return home. And then, if I read this right, I didn't go through everything. I just kind of like looked at the way that it flows and stuff. From what I'm understanding with this is just a culmination of like everything in one. So instead of breaking it down into all of these, six spreads, it's like you can do all 6 spreads, or you can go through the full hero's journey in like little bits and pieces. So it's literally all the spreads kind of in one. The guide, the call, the first threshold, the trial, the inspiration, the second threshold, and the return. So it just kind of goes through, and then you go through your story. So like look at that. Look at that. Look at this big spread. Anyway, so I think I am going to possibly do that. Maybe. Or I'm just going to put it in there some kind of way, because I do want to take notes, because like I said, I want to go through all of them. This is like my birthday spread. I'm gonna go through the fool's journey through this. So I'm quite interested in how the rest of these are going to play out. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll keep you guys posted on this. Maybe I'll touch on it in a follow-up video, or I'll let y'all know how it turns out when I'm actually finish the journal, which it won't be that long. So regardless, we're going to touch back on how this went. Yeah. And maybe what decks I used. We'll see. Because now I think I might want to use this throughout the whole thing. I thought I was only going to want to use this at one, but I'm kind of digging this energy. Anyway, thanks again, you guys, for hanging out with me and just playing around with these spreads and chit-chatting. I hope that you guys enjoy. If you guys do this spread, if you guys have this or gone through this, like done all the spreads and stuff, please let me know down in the comments and how you liked it and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll be back very soon. Nothing exciting, but just thought I would bring you along with what I'm doing this morning. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm sending you all my love. Mwah. Later, Gators.